Florida to Buffalo, New York, and it's on this road, especially a little bit late, but at least I have 45 minutes to be there, so I'll make at least 10-12 minutes video now to just double check a couple things. While I was driving right now, I had a cruise control on and I had autopilot on, and the car was going up to the hill and autopilot was working perfectly fine. But all of a sudden, once I reached to that autopilot, the top to the hill, there was like instant turn on the right side, and the speed limit was 35. So camera did not detect anything. There was it was artificial intelligence was like totally failed to detect those lines on the road, and there was no speed limit, any sign or something, so you can't check that if it's going to work or not. Let's see, if I put autopilot here, it works perfectly fine, which I checked. So it snowed here already, but the roads are clean, it's gonna work. Let me put that autopilot again. Let's see. So now, so we are just coming down from the, so now it's totally wrong. So it's speed limit is 35, it's taking me 255, and you can see it's showing here to 55 speed limit, which is not, it's 55. So we are just coming down from the hill. It should take 35 miles per hour. And now just came down perfectly fine. I'm not touching this steering wheel. It's working very good. So now it's 40 miles per hour here, and my speed limit says 55. It's not accurate, and I'm on 35 cruise right now. So let's see. So it's still 35, not changing speed limit. So that's another example is coming, which I talked like maybe a minute ago. So now I'm going up to the hill again, and let's see if it does pick up that. So now, so we are not turning, actually we are just going uphill, which is perfectly fine, should be okay, and that's fine, it's going fine now. Let's see. Yes. So pretty much the autopilot is working perfectly fine, but there in the intersection it just get a little bit confused, tries to just fix your lanes right away. So I have to put that autopilot again. The reason is because it was stuck at 35, and now it's very windy, so all the snow is coming on the road, so it's canceling my autopilot again and again. So you can see that. Look at this, it's nasty. So that's why autopilot is canceling again. The road is very slippery, so we have to take control. Alright, so again here the road is not good, and it's very slippery and very windy too, so I have to be careful. Can't drive more than 40 miles on this road due to road conditions. So always just make sure whenever you're driving, if it's a road condition you can't drive, you think it's not safe, you can't drive on your speed limit, do not try to go on speed limit. That's the first rule according to my safety. If I'm not feeling going more than 50 miles, I'm not taking it more than 50 miles. So in the some areas you can see there are big trees, and then it's safe because the road is clean. Where you see the big field area and then it's very windy, it just snow just comes to the road and you have to be careful. So that's why I did cancel that autopilot, because in that case, if you are on autopilot and it just look at this here, so the road is not clean here. So if you are on autopilot and if it's making some mistake, it just literally takes like couple seconds and your car is gonna go slip. And I don't have winter tires, so I have to be more careful. This Model 3 long range dual motor came like 2 weeks ago, so tires are pretty much brand new. Maybe that's why the tread is good, everything is working good. But next year definitely I'm going to buy winter tires, because in the winter, if you are in North America, you have to get winter tires. That's pretty much that makes a big difference while you're driving in the winter. If you don't have a winter tires, it's totally different thing. Like car does not get that good strong grip on the road like winter tires. And so now you can see we are going down and up, and you'll see a lot of snow on the road, and if you are on autopilot it creates a problem. So like over here, if I put this cruise control and autopilot on, the road is clean, it's working good. I have a car in front of me, and in my setting I have option enabled to have a distance for 5 cars, so it's just keeping that same distance. But the car in front of me is going around 45 miles per hour. Applying brakes, we are going slow, and now he is stopping, so I have to. So now I guess the guy, he was just a little slow a little bit, now he's following us too. So overall, the one thing which I'm trying to emphasize more and more in these videos, that if you live somewhere where the marking system, the lines on the roads are not clear, this car will not work on autopilot. It won't work on full autonomous. It won't work autopilot. It just gets confused, just tries to change lanes and then wobbling and then all those things, because it's this AI system, pretty much all these cameras, they are just following these lines and the surrounding areas and all those things. But mostly your autopilot works on these based on the lines. If the lines are not clean and clear, autopilot does not work very well. I tried the same thing on the countryside. I am actually driving right now from countryside, but the main road, and in some areas the lines are very good on visibility, but in some areas there is no line. In that case, it tries to keep you in the center of the lane, but if the lane is not there, you have to get the control keep your hand on the wheel all the time. So that's for your safety and the safety of the other people too, because this is artificial intelligence. This is something which is we all are trying to couple test. We are gathering the data, we are gathering the information, but if there is some errors, we have to be careful. Keep control in your hand. Like now we are just going down from the hill, so it's working perfectly fine down to the hill right now. I'm not touching this steering wheel. It's speed limit is 45. My system did not detect it. We are still on 55 speed limit, but I just scrolled down to 45, so we are on 45 right now. But yeah, now it detected 45. So what happens in this area, like in Warsaw, they have a constant speed limit changing, going 55 to 35, 45, 35, and then 55. So like, look at this, over here is 35, so I have to go 35 right away, otherwise the police just try to hide on these areas and then they give you a ticket right away. Oh, this is 35, you're coming on 55. So yeah, just be careful, because the system does not detect right away. So maybe the car is gonna drag you maybe 35, 40, 50 miles, 50 feet or 100 feet or maybe half a mile to just detect the speed limit only. And in that case, if someone is watching you, you're gonna get ticket speed limit. So you have to be careful. Keep your eyes on the road, keep your hands on the wheel all the time. In that case, you will minimize all these different things which can create speed limit ticket or lane changing issues and all those things. So now it's 45, speed limit starts here, detected 45, that's good. The only thing is, if you have autopilot on 35, it won't go 45 right away. You have to change you have to speed up your speed so it detects 45, otherwise it stays on 35. So that's another issue which Tesla should resolve. Like if speed limit is going 35, I have to go down to 35 and then select it again, so it enables 35, otherwise it stays same. And then when I'm 35 and then speed limit changes, so it shows you that speed limit is 45 now, but it keeps you on 35 range, so it should automatically speed up to 45, which is not doing it. So these are the main things. I guess they need to improve in the software, but until they improve the artificial intelligence on the system, on the software, or the new update comes, Tesla, they fix it, or artificial intelligence should be able to resolve this issue. If it's a 35 and posted limit is 35, you're on 35, that's fine. But when it changes 35 to 45 and you are on 35, it does not increase your speed limit. You still drive on 35, which is probably annoying for the car behind you. They think you are sleeping, because the speed limit is 45 now and you're still driving 35, which is 35, that you're not driving in 35 zone now. So car should automatically detect and increase speed limit. Another thing is, there are couple things in the software which you will see very soon. The improvement in the software, because so now it's speed limit is 35 here. It's showing me 45, so I have to come on 35 now. So I did decrease that speed limit, but you can see on the posting speed limit is still showing 45 miles per hour, which is like accurate. And if someone is here, then I'm gonna get a ticket. So I have to keep an eye on these speed limits. So now it's showing 45 on 36, so you can see the car is not going up to 45 now, which it should increase the speed limit according to the posted speed. So it's still showing 45, car is still going on 35, so I will increase to 45. So now you can see it's going to 45 now. So this is the main thing I can think they can improve in the software. Basically, the artificial intelligence should pick this thing, that if it's a 45 speed limit and car is on 35, it should speed up to 45 automatically. You don't have to scroll your